Hello Miss Picton and welcome to Sir William Perkins. We just have a few questions for you.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much.
Firstly, can you tell us a bit about yourself personally and professionally?
Well, I grew up in Blackpool. I went to school up there, very different from leafy Surrey. And at school I was quite an academic child. I loved learning, I loved different subjects, so mainly languages and Latin. I went to university to study classics and then went straight into teaching on leaving university. And in terms of my professional career, I have taught in London day schools for over 20 years, which makes me feel very old. And I've taught in an all-boys school, all-girls school, co-educational schools as well, so I've had quite a lot of experience of different roles.
What inspired you to become a head teacher and what are you most looking forward to about your new job?
Oh, really good question. Being a head is the most exciting job and it's such a huge privilege because you are responsible for making sure that every child in that school has a fantastic experience at school, and that's really challenging, so I think it's a really exciting thing to do. I think the best bit about working in a school is when you see children do things that they never realised they were capable of doing. I think that gives you a real buzz, and so I think going to my first drama production, going to watch my first sports match and getting to know the students, I think will be what I'm looking forward to the most.
What appealed to you about working at SWIPS?
For me, it was the opportunity to come and work at a school that has such a strong reputation. When you look at what this school is on paper, there are so many things that are really exciting. So it gets fantastic results, it has amazing facilities, it's good at sport, it has rowing, which is really interesting. I don't know how you feel about coming here every day, but there was such a lovely atmosphere. And I think whilst on paper there were so many things that made this school attractive, being here for the day made me really think, no, this is a place I want to be.
Are there any big changes you're applying for the school?
I think it's really important as a new head coming into a school that you get to know the school, you get to know the community, its strengths, its weaknesses before you work out exactly what it is you want to change, if it's anything significant. I think there are some exciting things ahead though that I'm excited to get planning straight away. So I think we have our tricentenary in 2025. So the school's will have been around for 300 years. So I think planning some events to celebrate that will be really exciting. Could either of you think of anything that would be fun to do to celebrate?
Maybe a party?
Party? Yeah.
And maybe get the music groups to perform around the school.
Oh, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? It would make a great atmosphere.
Do you have any plans to change the uniform and the mobile phone rules?
Okay. Crucial questions for students, I'm sure. The uniform, I really like your uniform. I think it's very smart. Do you like your uniform?
Yes.
Are you happy with it? Yeah, no, I think it's really smart. I think a uniform is a really important part of a school. I think it's a good leveller and it helps you get a sense of identity of what the school is. Mobile phone policy. One of the things that we've learned over the past few years, which is hugely important, particularly emphasised by the pandemic, is how important it is for young people to interact with each other socially without a screen. And I think learning those skills of getting on with each other, of hanging out when you're bored without automatically going straight to a screen is a really important part of the school day. And I think schools have a responsibility to make sure that you learn those skills. So it's not a policy I'd be looking to change.
What kind of head do you think you will be?
Oh, another excellent question. I'm keen to be the kind of head who gets involved in things, so I'm keen to be really engaged in everything that goes on in the school community. I'm also very values-led, so I think it's important that as a school leader I model the values that I say are really important to the students. So I know SWIPS has a really strong set of values already, so curiosity, ambition, generosity. I would add to those a sense of confidence and integrity, and I think as a head of a girls' school it's important to be a strong female role model, and by integrity I mean that willingness to not just know what's right and wrong, but also to be true to yourself.
Now, we're going to be asking you some fun questions.
Oh, excellent, okay.
First of all, who's your favourite Disney princess?
Oh, I would say Moana.
What is your favourite subject?
Latin.
Where is your favourite place in the world?
Delphi.
What do you do outside of teaching?
Try and keep fit by going to the gym. I play huge amounts of board games, very geeky board games.
What is your favourite song and why?
I love a song by a French artist called Zaz called Imagine.
Do you have any pets?
No, and it's a big regret. I'd love a pet. I did have a gold wish once, it didn't end well.
What is your favourite snack?
Maltesers or something healthier that I should answer, such as fruit.
Do you have a secret talent?
Secret talent. If I do, I haven't discovered it yet. No.
What is the best book you have ever read?
That is too hard a question. I've read so many books. I love books. A good one I've read recently is The Power by Naomi Alderman.
What advice do you try to live your life by?
Oh, another really good question. Have no regrets.
Thank you so much for answering all of these questions, Miss Picton.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for asking them.